into it.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
pass the ball, exploit mismatches, kick out. Yeah, we good. We got him.
Yeah.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced.
Number 60.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. De'Aaron Fox out there with White. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Durant. And it's Jeffries in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with the Beast. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And when you were faced with back-to-back games, did that factor into your game planning at all?
Not really, Kevin. I mean, it factored into what we did in preparation, practice the day before the back-to-back set. But I was a one-game-at-a-time guy, and whatever it took to win that night was what we were going to do. And then we'd worry about the second game when that one was over.
Good.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Here's the Beast. White covering. Tatum passes to the Beast. Kicks it to White. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Poked loose. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Great D that time from Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Kobe White. The Celtics shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That's good from the Beast.
67 at the line for...
He doesn't get the second one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now here's White. His last outing, he had 8 points, 6 to shoot. Here's the Beast. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams are running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Duran, the three. And it's White missing. It's the Celtics ball. They trail by 1. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throws. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Fox hits them both.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Brown deciding where to go with it. The pass to the Beast. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Fox with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It's a three-point game.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Here's the Beast. He had 15 points last outing. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Here's the Beast. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. 3-on-3. Jeffries good. Jeffries got his second basket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Here's Williams following the basket by Derek White. White inside. The kick out to Williams. They get it again. Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, the numbers will show that Duran is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. We've got White. Williams is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Fox. And it's Jeffries in at the small forward. Bulls trail by 3 to the paint. Tries it from 9. Good as the jump shot falls.
Assist.
Jeffries got 7.
Instinctively, too, Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the 76ers looked strong. He ended up with 15 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. And when you think of that game, he comes to mind. Specifically, how impressive his energy level was. Kevin, you know he'd love to repeat that performance.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Here's Jeffries. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Inside. Here's Duren. Pass to Jeffries. Another shot, and it's in there. Jeffries got 4 points now in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Tatum deciding where to go with it, passes it to the Beast. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attacking the rim.
Bulls trail by 3. Now Fox. He has 7. Pass to Duren. White, wide open. He fires. He nails it. And we're tied up. White's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Fires from the line. Duren pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Down low. And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Boston making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Tatum passes to the Beast. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. The Beast's got the game tied up here for Boston. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Celtics.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. Mark Williams is checked in for Jalen Duren.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Mark Williams.
White, left side. It's blocked. There's Williams. He makes the Johnny from the left block.
Williams.
And the Bulls lead by 2.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And now he's 1 away from being in the penalty.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics out in front, up 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Beast out there with Derek White, and it's Porzingis in its center. Is in the game for the Celtics. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's always a great sign for this offense when Brown is making plays for others.
Chicago trailing here. Stolen. The pass to White. Finished off the break. White's got his second basket of the night.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
It's White on the wing. Offensive rebound, and Duran is right there.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Right the pass to the Beast. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Jeffries. Lets it go with the 3. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Count the basket. 16 points for the Beast.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to White. Here's the Beast. It's Brown on the wing. 3-pointer. The Beast can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jeffries the pass to Duran. The kick out to Fox. Here's White. Second shot opportunity, and Duran lays it in. Duran's got 10.
Let me tell you something about Jalen Duran. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
White with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Back to White. To the middle. Here's Duran. And he hits it to tie the game up.
The assist.
12 points for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Celtics Entertainment.
And midway through the season now, the power rankings starting to show a more complete picture. You look at Chicago. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
Checking out Boston, they came into this season with one goal, and that's to win a title. A very dangerous team that no one really wants to play.
Tatum with it. Scoreless thus far. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in this game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. He can't hit that time. And so White will bring it up for Boston. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a late first-round pick. He's a humble guy, very hard-working. I don't even think he realized he could be this good.
And the pass to the Beast. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah. Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Porzingis. Josh Hart comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for the Beast. And here's White. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Pritchard passes to Hart.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Shoots over Filipowski. Hart, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Buzelis. For the lead, Duren, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Duren's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Well, give credit to Duren's teammates. They know he's got the hot hand, and they're feeding him the ball.
To the right side. Outside, White. Brown outside. That's tipped. For the 3. Connects from 3-point range. White's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Passes to Hart. There's the triple. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now, here's Ball. D right on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jeffries. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Porzingis is checked in for the Celtics. Chris Dunn comes in for White. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. 32 seconds left in the third. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Buzelis has got 6.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backcourt.
Here's Dunn. That shot, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Tie game to Boston. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
69.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Filipowski's out there with Mark Williams. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. White the pass to Fox. Here's Filipowski. Headed by Porzingis. Swiped it away. To the beast. Clock at 6, and the turnover again by Boston. Pippen's checked in for Chris Dunn.
For the Celtics, Pippen.
The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55% to take the lead. And White the bucket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pippen kicks to Hart. In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's the beast. 6 on the shot clock. That's the 3 fly. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
Shoots a fader. That one good for 2. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's hard penetrating. And the shot goes in. The Beast's got 20.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Fox kicks to White. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics trail by 3. To the inside. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. And once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Duran, he's checked in for the Bulls. Outside, White. Back to Fox. Another steal. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Chicago. They lead by 1. Now Fox. Outside Williams. Porzingis with the block.
What a swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And the matchup, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Knocked away. Outside, Fox. The pass to Williams. Over White. And the bank shot is good. And that's now 9 points for Williams.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside, Tatum. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to the Beast. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall. Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Brown is checked in for Hart. The Bulls making a change here as well. Jeffries is checked in. Chicago calls timeout. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, the Beast.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Durant. And there's the feed to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Tatum's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Passes it to Jeffries. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. Tatum down low. He started by Williams. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tatum.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
Here's Jeffries. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. To the middle. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum, really helping him down low.
Chicago's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The Beast, count it, good. The Beast's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Huge play on the offensive glass there to get more second chance points. He's only getting more physical as this game goes on.
Well, his value increases when he can get offensive boards late in games like that.
Fox against White. Pass to White. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the Beast. Back to Tatum. Five to shoot. Pulls up. Rebound by Williams. Chicago's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Fox passes to White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a one-point game.
Well, this is the kind of pressure Tatum puts on defenses. He forces them to compromise with the foul.
It's the first that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a three-point game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment. Are you ready, fans?
Here's White. Offensive rebound. Here's Durant. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Boston called for the foul.
Well, you feel for the defense there. Durant is just a beast inside.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt them. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
This ball movement by Boston. Here's the beast. Tight covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Rebound by Williams. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Fox with it. There's the lob to Durant. And stolen by Tatum. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Jason Tatum at the line.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David.
Yep. Green.
Good shot.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
Yes,
Let's go.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh. I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
No, you're fine.
What?
Man, I saw you go.
That's all right.
Oh.
That's all right.
Nah, it's all
They're
good.
just blitzing us, like, honestly.
Yeah,
like,
that's all.
Yeah.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's the Beast in at the 2. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at point guard. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
Such an explosive athlete. Maxey saw his chance and took it right to the rim.
Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. Missed inside. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Here's Clinton. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Brown passes to the Beast. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Maxey surveys. Here's Garrett. Second chance effort. No good that time. Good D by Porzingis. Up top, White. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh, Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Outside, Brown.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And the second free throw is good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Maxey. After the basket by Boston. Misses from close range.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Out left to the wing. The Beast passes to White. Here's the Beast. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Clinton. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played to the paint. Maxey, that's good.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Outside, Brown. Here's the Beast. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add.
Here's White. No points yet. They've got Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots When we talk about top on ball defenders, he's also on that list. We want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Fifth best, Boston.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Klingman, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Strong finish by Embiid.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
White, the pass to the Beast. Pass to Brown. Here's the Beast. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Maxey. Up top, White. Maxey covering. White against Maxey. Clock at 6. The Beast passes to White. Here's the Beast. Knocks it down from distance. The Beast's got 9.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And Maxey, here we go. Hart pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to White. Porzingis with it. Embiid covers. Porzingis passes to the Beast. Kick out to Brown. White for 3, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Shed, driving to the basket, and he buries his first look.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Brown looking around. Inside, here's the Beast. That one's wide left.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Pass to Maxey. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brown. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He added 22 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. And
the first half comes to an end. We've got
with the score, your 76ers 40, the Celtics 42. And your Sixers youth dance team.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Derek White, and it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position.
This is what makes Derek White so dangerous. Yes, he can score it. Yes, he can pass it. But he is a tenacious defender.
Tatum from long range. Rebounded by Klintman. Klintman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Maxey. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Maxey's got 13.
You know, Maxey's willing to play a secondary role, but he can also take charge when needed.
Brown passes to the Beast. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Grimes. Maxey on the wing. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
76ers trail by 7. Here's Klintman. It doesn't go for him. Tatum with some nice D. Brown passes to Tatum. Now White. There's the triple. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one. The 76ers have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. McCain. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. 10 points for him.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Beast passes to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Beast shot is off. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, do you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, B.A., officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here we have the 2K leaderboard breaking down the top blockers in the league last month. In the third spot, Kristaps Porzingis.
And during this last month, he made a statement on the defensive end, just swatting away shots left and right.
Good on the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
It's Brown on the wing. Cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
shed. That's good.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
The Beast passes to Porzingis. Offline with a 3. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Klintman. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the...
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's the Beast. Here's Pippen. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing.
65.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Zach Collins. He's out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Klintman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Grimes' shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. To the inside. Here's the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Grimes, defended by Porzingis. Collins outside, right wing, just 5 on the clock. Here's Klintman. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And another shot. Rebound by Philadelphia. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Tatum showing off the strength.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
It's stolen. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, Josh Hart showing off the vertical.
Philadelphia leading by 4. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
The Beast, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
And the Celtics making a change here. White's checked in. Here's Klintman. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Hits a 3-pointer.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
Just a little too aggressive, and now he's on that brink of fouling out. Expect their opponents to really go after him now.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hart.
Jaylen Brown.
Celtics on D. Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by White. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's the Beast. Back to White. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. And there's the lob.
Well, this is where you see Jaylen Brown has evolved as a playmaker for his teammates. That's a pretty pass.
The Sixers trailing. To the wing on the left. Back to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Philadelphia with another miss. Boston on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. The Beast. And Grimes pulls it down. Grimes has got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Clinton. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to the Beast. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Woo, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. On defense, the Celtics. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. McCain. Count it! And the foul! The Beast. And so... So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Come on,
Let's go.
Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine.
No,
That's fine.
I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up?
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined, and now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with the Beast, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Wizards, we've got George. He's out there with Saar, and it's Christopher in at the 2 guard. Richard, at what part of the season do these road trips become more grueling?
I'd say right about now. You're over halfway through the season. The aches and pains start to set in. Not being in your bed, though, that can be the toughest part.
To the paint, here's Doncic. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back. But you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
Here's Christopher, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Brown feeling out a bit. And stolen by Saar. Passes it to Christopher. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
So he gets them both. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's stolen by Brown. Inside, here's the Beast. And he banks in the layup.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Middleton the pass to Saar. Now here is George. Nice ball movement by Washington. It's good from long range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Tatum, who just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Pass to the Beast. That shot misses. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Middleton the pass to Saar. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide open teammate Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
George against Tatum. There's the pass to the Beast. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Saar. Back to Middleton. Here's Christopher. Here's Saar. And Saar throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those
separate plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Out left to the wing. Shoots the three. And the Beast pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. The coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Passes to Christopher. Jacks up a three. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Tatum. That one falls.
Rushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Pass to Christopher. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Outside, White. Now the pass to the Beast. Four on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown the pass to the Beast. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Beast's got 5 now.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Middleton looking it over. Outside, George. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Now White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your...
Both teams making substitutions here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. On the floor for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Beast out there with Derek White. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum using his size inside.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Sarr. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Sarr throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the dunk by Tatum.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to the Beast. White looking around. Pass to Tatum. Down low. And stolen by Song. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Here's Christopher. And that one, good. Christopher's got 12 in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Tatum against George. Here's the Beast. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Tatum for 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the 76ers was outstanding. He scored 23 points, and the way he shot the ball from deep was incredible, making a number of 3 balls. We know his teammates and coaches appreciated that kind of all-around performance. It sure impacted the game. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
The Wizards have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Pippen's checked in for White.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pippen, the pass to the Beast. From the arc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards leading by 6.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Baseline try. The rebound by Carrington. Wizards have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Christopher. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And finished off by Brown.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
And there's the pass to Christopher. Looking for Koulibaly. He gets it there. Counting.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. Pass to the Beast. Fires from deep. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Going inside. Count that one. And it's an 8-point Washington lead.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Shot game clock separated by 5. And that one, good. That's 10 points for the Beast. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And so it's the Washington Wizards. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
44.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Sarr. George is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Christopher in at the 2. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. 2 on the clock. The Beast can't hit. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Christopher. Passes it to Sarr. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Middleton. Rebounded by the Celtics. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Outside, White. Brown outside. Out to the wing. The Beast passes to Porzingis, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Celtics.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
And it's sent back by White. Out to Porzingis for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Washington leading now by 6. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Poole.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Middleton. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's White. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Brown against Middleton. Low block shot on the way. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Brown the pass to the Beast. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Doncic, light covering, and Sarr throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Kukulkan, he's checked in for Washington. The Celtics also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Drew Holiday in for the Beast. Holiday looking for an opening. And here's Porzingis. Nothing on the board. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards leading by 6. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Celtics. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
It's White on the wing. Now, here's Hart, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Yes, that goes in. Hart's got 5 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 18 points for Alex Song.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And White kicks to Hart. Holiday with it. Outside, White. There's the steal. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Hart. Now Sarr, 18 points for him. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. Pippen's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Pritchard in for Derek White. Pritchard passes to Hart.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's the pass to Pritchard.
2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Pritchard.
He has 7.
The assist. Josh Hart.
Washington leading now by 4. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Hart.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
1:33 left to play in the third. Outside Williams. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good. Assisting in the play was Williams. Wembanyama has got his second bucket tonight.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Just lost his head out there. It happens if you're pushing a little too hard.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Pritchard. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Possession to the Celtics.
.56 seconds left in the third. Hart against Johnson. Pippen with a wide open look.
Pippen
sinks the three-pointer. Pippen's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston, Kenrich Williams at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. both free throws good for Williams. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. It's a 1-point game. Passes it to Hauser. 15 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Saar gets the bucket.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number one reason why they're winning right now.
High post, Pippen. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. The shot will not fall. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Washington out in front, leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Get up on your feet.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Josh Hart. Jason Tatum is out there with Wembanyama. And it's the Beast. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
To the inside, right block shot. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Carrington. A three-pointer, no good. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The Beast got it. Good job in the low post. The Beast's got the game tied up here for Boston.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Hauser. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Hauser's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards. Pritchard passes to the Beast. That one drops for him. 14 points for the Beast.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. He said to them, that's the kind of effort we need to bring every night. We're right in this thing. But it's going to take sustained effort to close it out. Now let's bring it home. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's the Beast. And the 3 off target.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Up again, and Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Hart, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And so it's Washington with it. The pass to Christopher. Shoots over White. Misses off the left iron. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine.
Substitution on the court.
The high post shot. It's rebounded by Poole.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 5th foul. Sars checked in for the Wizards. George comes in for Koulibaly. Takes the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to the Beast. There's the 3. Here's Porzingis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Porzingis has got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
They swipe it. Inside, Christopher. Chalk up 2 there. Christopher's got 22.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Brown the pass to the Beast. And the foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Wizards trail by 7. Middleton outside to the inside. Here's Zorn. Nice D from Porzingis. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Brown now the lead scorer in this league, really does it all.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. He gets it in there. Christopher's got 8 here in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Beast can't hit. Washington shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Christopher the pass to Middleton. Rebound by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to the Beast. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
67.
And the Celtics lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Count it. And it's It's a 12-point Celtic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness